What's up, guys? Steve here with a breaking news update regarding stimulus, as we have received word that Congress has now received that bill, but there is still one item that is blocking them from getting this passed and written into law. That's right, there is one provision that they do not have agreement upon. Now, I let you guys know earlier today that they had this bill ready, and they said that it was going to be presented to the Republicans, the Democrats, the House, the Senate, and they were going to see if they could move forward in agreement. Well, it turns out they are not able to, and this is rolling out here by the minute on news reports. Take a look at this. This first article says, politics, live updates, pandemic relief negotiations stall over GOP senators' call to end emergency Fed powers, from USA Today. This next one says, stimulus deals, only significant hurdle. There is one item, it says, is GOP provision to curb Fed lending, Schumer. And the next article says, CNN politics, Hill negotiators race to finalize pandemic relief deal as fight over Federal Reserve bogs down the talks. And this last one says, lawmakers hit major roadblock over GOP plan to limit Federal Reserve, imperiling weekend deal for emergency relief package. So you guys can see that everything is set, the deal is done, the bill is ready, everything is good to go. However, there is one provision that are stopping talks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the CNBC news report that just came out 30 minutes ago from the making of this video, and I'm going to dive in with you guys. We're going to go into the details of what is holding Congress up from getting this done. Now, keep in mind, they have until Sunday night to get this done. They have about 36 hours to get this entire thing finalized, agreed upon. Then they have to vote it in the House, in the Senate, and then have the president sign it into law. So it is not looking good for them to beat that deadline. And if they do not get this done, we're going to be entering into a government shutdown starting Monday. So then they're going to have to be working in a shutdown. So hopefully they can get this taken care of. It is this one last provision. So we're going to dive into this article. We're going to look at the details as to what's unfolding. Now, before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, I know this is not the news that you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear that they had an agreement on the bill that was presented, and we were going to be moving forward and going to be turning this into a law. But if you like this channel, if you like the updates and appreciate it, if you could help me out and just smash that like button, it just takes a second. I would appreciate it. Like button, sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them, and leaving comments. It helps out my channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you like to stay up to date on all the news that's rolling out right now with Congress, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. But now let's go ahead and dive into this article and take a look at what's unfolding right now in Congress regarding the stimulus. All right, so let's take a look at this article from CNBC. This came out about 30 minutes ago, and it says, pandemic live updates, stimulus talks stuck on Fed lending, general apologies for state vaccine cuts. And it says, while the vaccine offers hope that the worst public health crisis in a century will end, Americans hit by the economic crisis caused by the pandemic are running out of financial lifelines. It says Congress still has not approved a new pandemic stimulus deal after months of failed negotiations. Lawmakers had to pass last-minute emergency funding on Friday to avert a government shutdown and create time for another round of negotiations over the weekend. So they had the deadline on Friday. They now have moved it onto Sunday, and that's only 2 days. That's not a whole lot of time. Some people were saying that they needed to extend it out till Wednesday, but that still might happen, because if they can't get this done, they're going to be going out into next week. And it also says, if they do not reach a deal by 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday morning, the government will shut down. So right now you might be thinking to yourself, Congress, what is the deal? What is this one provision that is stopping everything from rolling out regarding stimulus that we have been waiting for so long, literally 9 months? We have been waiting to get some additional aid for stimulus checks, unemployment boosts, unemployment extensions. We've been waiting for PPP and all of these provisions to roll out, but you're telling us now that there is literally one provision that is blocking everything from rolling out. We could literally have an agreement right now. Well, let's take a look at this article and see what it says about that one specific provision. So this came out literally 25 minutes ago, and the article reads, battle over Fed lending powers is holding up stimulus deal. And it says, disagreement by congressional leaders over a provision on the Federal Reserve's lending powers is hampering progress on a pandemic stimulus deal. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell told GOP senators on a conference call on Saturday, that's today, that he strongly supports Pennsylvania Senators Pat Toomey's provision to block the incoming Biden administration's ability to revive the Fed's emergency lending programs, a source on the call told NBC News. And it says, McConnell said he won't back down on the issue. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin was also on the call and said he supports Toomey. So they are supporting that the Biden administration will not be able to revive the federal lending programs, which actually we heard there was a lot that was left over. They didn't even use the provision, but they're saying they don't want them to have the ability to revive it in the Biden administration. And it says, Democratic lawmakers have criticized Toomey's proposal as unnecessary to the relief bill, arguing it will weaken the Treasury Department and the Fed's ability to fight economic crisis. Senator Angus King from Maine said on Saturday that Toomey's provision has nothing to do with the pandemic and would damage the Biden administration's ability to handle a recession. All right, guys, so let me know your thoughts in the comments down below regarding this. Now, in my opinion, this is very sad to see that this is the one sticking point when there are so many other provisions that are going to be helping people out right now, such as the stimulus checks, the unemployment boost, the extension of PUA and PEUC, PPP, EIDO, vaccine funding, all of these programs that are going to be helping out in so many ways to help people and businesses. Yet we have this one thing, and we've heard that this was barely even touched in the CARES Act. That's right. I think it was less than 1% of the funds for this lending program were even used. So to me, it's like we're getting stuck on this one item. It's very, very sad in my personal opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm not really sure what the opinion is here on Democrats and Republicans. I'm thinking Republicans are wanting to throw it out. Why don't we just throw it out because it wasn't even used? What does it matter? And Democrats are saying we want to keep it in and we want to have Biden's administration have the ability to access and use this. And I'm thinking, why not? Nobody even used it anyways. Maybe Republicans are concerned that Democrats are going to repurpose it and open up the floodgates, I guess, if they take control of the House, the presidency, and the Senate in January if they win the runoff elections in Georgia. But I'm not really sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But it seems like this is the one thing that is holding up everything at this time. So I'm sure we're going to be hearing some update here on Congress as to what's going to happen, if they're just going to be stuck or if they're going to figure out this last provision and work it out. Now, know that whatever unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. Well, guys, that is the breaking news regarding the stimulus package update. And I'm just looking right now, and while I'm making this video, there are more articles popping up at the minute saying that Republicans are standing strong at this provision and Democrats are saying this is a deal breaker. They're going to break the entire stimulus package deal over this one provision. So not what I wanted to report to you guys. I wanted to say that they had an agreement and we were going to get this passed, but it looks like that is not what's taking place. Now, if anything changes or there's any updates, know that I'll be sure to hop on and let you guys know right away. But I'm seeing that this is happening right now while I'm recording. So like I said, I'll keep you up to date. And once again, not what you wanted to hear, but if you appreciate and like these updates, if you could like the video, hit the like button to like this channel. It helps me out. It supports the channel. I would appreciate it. Also, leave your comments in the comments down below. It helps out the channel. And also, if you're not already part of the viewing community and you would like to be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that way as soon as I upload any updates that might be rolling out here any moment, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope that Congress gets it together and we can get a stimulus package here very soon. As soon as I get word, I'll upload the videos so you guys can know. Take care. Hopefully have a blessed rest of the weekend. God bless. Take care. This is Steve.